Hello, and welcome to my video. Let's talk about Obamacare, 3 points of view. The Obamacare/Affordable Healthcare Reboot. Let's look at the 3 articles from MSNBC, Fox News and CNN. The View from MSNBC, Obamacare sign-up surges 29,000 enroll for health insurance on Sunday and Monday. The View from Fox News, administration struggles to sign up young invincibles for Obamacare. The View from CNN, Obamacare enrollment ramps up in days after website fix. Let's look at MSNBC. In their article, they show the upside to Obamacare. They are persuasive and positive about the Affordable Care Act. They report that 29,000 people have successfully signed up in 2 days. MSNBC is the liberal wing of cable news coverage, giving a positive and upbeat spin on everything that the Democrats do in government. They are positive about legislation and laws that are enacted by Democrats. The Affordable Care Act is no exception. After a shaky rollout of a federal website, MSNBC reporting was the easiest on the failures and crashes the website experienced. It gave a positive spin on the epic fail of the site, offering explanations and excuses as to why it didn't work. It gave as positive a spin as it could, focusing on the people who were sent in to fix the website. They reported on the progress the programmers were making and how they would meet the deadline. Told how they worked day and night to get the site up and running. They admitted but minimized how October's rollout was a complete bust. However, even though the website was crashing and burning, a lot of it could be attributed to a few things. The bandwidth problem. They didn't plan for the large number of visitors to the site. The servers that housed the federal website were not powerful enough. As a result, it couldn't accommodate the hundreds of thousands of people who wanted to sign up. In other words, the crashes were initially attributed to over-demand on the site, because so many people arrived at the same time. People are very excited about the new Affordable Care Law, and are trying to sign up. MSNBC went on to show happy people interviews. They interviewed people who didn't have healthcare coverage for the last 20 years who can finally afford to buy it. They talked about lower-income people being subsidized so that they could pay less. They talked about everyone being covered and how that would lower costs for everyone. Now that the website has been fixed, MSNBC is concentrating on the upside to being able to maneuver the site successfully. Their headline not only shows the successful sign-ups, but talks about how this is only the tip of the iceberg. Fox News is the negative, Republican-leaning wing of cable news. They use the word Obamacare like it's a dirty word or curse. Their coverage of the rollout of the healthcare website and the law is intentionally slanted and persuasive and discouraging and frightening people. Their goal is to stop people from signing up and getting healthcare. Their article is titled Administration Struggles to Sign Up Young Invincibles for Obamacare. It goes into all the things that are wrong with the Affordable Care Act. And it focuses on how there is a push to get young people to sign up, and how it's failing. It reiterates that without young, healthy people, healthcare costs will soar, because only the old and sick will join. It concludes that people should be worried, because they are going to end up paying a lot more for their health insurance. They have aired talk shows, news broadcasts and commercials all geared to persuade people to avoid Obamacare. Many people who watch Fox News exclusively have been persuaded of the following: Obamacare is bad and they should be against it. The Affordable Care Act is okay and should be supported. Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act are 2 different things. CNN is the most objective of the 3 major cable news channels. CNN tries to take a centrist view of politics. In their coverage of Obamacare/Affordable Care Act, they use the terms interchangeably. They went into how the revamped federal healthcare website has helped enroll 29,000 Americans in insurance plans in a few days. They pointed out that that number is higher than the online enrollments for the entire month of October. and they let readers know that it reflects a boost in sign-ups after healthcare.gov underwent a massive repair job after its initial launch. CNN.com went on to report the facts in an objective way, looking at the pros and cons of the rollout, including the weeks-long repair process that involved overhauling the website's management structure, the 24-hour rapid response repair team now in place, the fact that just over 106,000 people signed up for Obamacare in October, and only 27,000 through the website. CNN went on to report that as the website has gone through repairs, November's numbers said earlier this week that 100,000 people had enrolled online in the exchanges last month. Vulnerability to persuasive television. Depending on the show, the people in it and my affinity with the content being presented, I can be persuaded to believe a certain point of view. When I was young, it was very easy to persuade me. As I've gotten older, it has gotten harder. I tend to look up things for myself versus simply taking the word of others. This is partly because of a few factors: experience, personal experiences where things have been proven false after the fact. Access to facts. The internet allows for instantaneous fact-checking. Prevarication and evasion. People lie. This is very true in politics. Techniques used to persuade people in the articles. Negative persuasion is used the most on Fox News and in their articles. Their best persuasive tool is fear. Fear of loss of money. You will join an exchange and the prices will skyrocket. Fear anger at government. Never let the government into your business. Fear of loss. You will lose your current health insurance and be stuck when sick. Fear of death. Death panels will decide your fate if you join through an exchange. Fear of family members' death. Obamacare will kill your grandma. Positive persuasion can be seen at MSNBC. They use success stories and unhappy visual to persuade. Interviews with people who have successfully signed up. Lack of government intervention or spying during the buying process. Calling it capitalism or free market exchanges at its best. Success of people getting into the website process. Persuasiveness of articles. The MSNBC article was very persuasive, because we are trying to get healthcare through the exchanges. As a result, we have been waiting for good news about the website. What makes this article persuasive is that we are already inclined towards success. What to do as a society? As a society, we should always do our own fact-checking, before simply believing what we see and hear. Our environment should take into account both the positive and negative reporting on the news, in articles and on the internet. Make sure that you read, watch or listen to a myriad of experts so that we arrive at a balanced conclusion. Use all sources of information available, and always double-check when important issues are at stake. So front this statement is commonly attributed with the phrase, "knowledge is power." That is as true today as when he first said it in 1597.